I follow Nika and Flo on their channel, and I looked and they crossed over from Gran Canaria, somewhere around here, and I decided to just go and meet them.
Hey, I'm Nika, and for more than a decade, I've been documenting my life on the ocean here on YouTube. When I think about it, it's kind of strange. There's so many of you out there who know so much about my life, while I know so little about you, apart from the heartfelt stories some of you share in the comments. That's why this was such a special day. I got the chance to meet Alberto, one of you, who invited us to explore his island and took us on a day trip up to the Mount Teide. It was a reminder of what truly makes traveling so special, the human connections we make along the way. Join us for a mountain adventure on Tenerife, where semi-strangers become friends.
Today we're gonna go on a land adventure because we actually met a nearly local the other day, Alberto, who is not from the Canary Islands. He's actually from Venezuela originally, but he's been living here since a very, very long time. And, well, go figure, someone was standing on shore waving at us and like signaling that we should be come in. And I said to Flo, hey, I think somebody wants something from us. He's like, whoa, what could somebody possibly want? I'm like, I don't know, but it looks like somebody wants our attention. And Flo went in, and turns out Alberto has been following Teide lines for quite some time, and he wanted to take the chance to say hi and connect. So we did. And today he's going to show us around this beautiful island, and I think we're going to go up into the mountains. We even got a little treat. These are bocadillo de tortilla de la garriga, which is a place here on Tenerife. And it's like an egg sandwich, but a really elaborate one. It's pretty tasty.
To go up into the mountains, there's 5 main roads, 3 from the south and 2 from the north side of the island. And we're taking the one that is not in those 5s. We're gonna go off-roading for a little bit. We are just taking the wild one. We're gonna end up in the atmospheric observatory. That's where we're heading, to Izaña.
We're obviously taking the adventurous road, and now the concrete is stopping and it's just gravel. I think he asked before, he was like, hey, do you want to take like the normal road or the gravel road? And I think I said I want to take the gravel road.
Surprise.
This is awesome. I'm already loving it.
There's some parts way deep in the mountain.
He's saying we're just warming up. So this is going to be interesting.
Bueno, una pequeña pausa. And let's think how we're gonna get out of this situation.
So I wanted to say, I'm really happy with the road. I'm just happy that Nika didn't do the navigation, because otherwise it would be a dead-end road. But now I know why you're getting along so well.
Just a dent in the road.
The worst that can happen is that we have to go all the way down and we reach the beach.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna explore the nature a little bit.
Where are we? I don't know. Somewhere in the mountains of the south of Tenerife.
It's beautiful. It's very beautiful. Yeah, it looks like we reached a slight dead end. At least we have the right car for this time, and not like in Morocco where we're in the snowy mountains with this tiny little car that had summer tires. At least we have a proper Jeep this time.
And Nika wants me to tell a story about the volcanic history of the world. If you measure the mountain or the volcano that we are on from the base, which is underwater, it's the 3rd highest volcanic structure on Earth and the 10th highest island in the world. So that would be quite a quest to climb it from the boat. I want to do that one day, just leave the boat and hike it all the way to the top.
The car kept climbing higher and higher, and suddenly we were surrounded by clouds, wrapped in a soft white mist. Up here in the mountains, the scenery changes in an instant, like a sudden shift in mood. Delicate lynches hung from the pine branches, swaying gently in the wind, and far below we could see the villages, sitting beneath the cloud line, like they belonged to an entirely different world. I love how nature can transport you somewhere else so effortlessly, just by changing its light and texture.
So now we're at 1,800 of altitude. We had a little funny thing happening here where by accident the time was red instead of the altitude, but they were kind of similar. So it was 12:52. So we thought we were at 1,250 meters, but Flo set it straight and used his phone and found out that we were at 1,500 meters actually. Well, we made it out of the clouds and now we've got a little bit of blue sky and we've got the clouds below us. And hopefully we can see the peak of the Teide soon.
So right here in the island of Tenerife, we have over 200 different microclimates. You could be in the south feeling that you're in summer, then you are sailing, for example, and you can look up into the volcano and it's completely covered in snow. Then you drive on the same day to the north side and it's completely different environment, completely raining and with fog and chilly weather. And this is the beauty of this island, that we have so many different weathers at the same day. We noticed last night we went to the auditorium to see the symphonic of the island, and you can tell by the dress of the people that attend the concert how or where they're from. You see everybody dressed up normally from the north side, from the capital. Then it was raining, and then you see the people from the south, and they come in lighter clothes, like a short sleeve.
Now we just reached the area that there's no more trees. We're above the tree line. And we're nearly at our, I believe, final destination, which is, I think, what did you say, a research station?
Space observatory.
Space observatory.
2,000 meters.
2,000 meter high?
Yeah.
Okay, we're at 2,000 meters now. So we're above the tree line. We're now 2,200 meters and it's getting a little fresh outside. We're now down to 6 degrees Celsius. We came up here to see the volcano, but what we're really experiencing is a big white cloud. It's a bit surreal driving through the white cloud, and you can see some of the reminders of a fire that was happening here 2 years ago. It's quite sad. It's amazingly beautiful, especially because there's these big puffy clouds are just coming over the ridge of the mountains, and we're just gonna go to the rim here to look down into the valley. Boy, it's breathtakingly beautiful. There's a huge valley here that when it rains a lot, it turns into a lake. And then there's
a rock formation that's called the Cathedral, and it's a climber's paradise, apparently. So glad that the sun finally came out. We get to enjoy a good view of everything, and it's a little warmer.
El roque cinchado used to be printed in the Spanish bills, in the 1,000 pesetas. It was very emblematic because of that as well.
This video captures just a glimpse of the wonderful day we spent exploring nature together with Alberto and his wife. What it can't fully show is how warmly they invited us into their world, how quickly we connected, through laughter and deep conversation and the simple joy of being together. They made us feel truly welcome in their lives. It was a powerful few days that left a deep impression, and I'm so grateful for this connection we were allowed to experience here on Tenerife. It turned our stay into so much more than just a visit. But now it's time to set sail once again, this time toward the island of La Gomera. And more about that next time.